I'm John Fluellen, and today we're going to talk about things to know after a timing belt gets replaced. Once you have everything installed, you want to check and make sure all of your components are tight, make sure all your hoses are assembled correctly, make sure your spark plug wires are where they're supposed to be. On some instances where you have to disconnect the radiator hose, make sure that's back on. Check your covers, your balancers, make sure everything is buttoned up before you start the engine. Make sure your plug wires are in proper order. Make sure your hoses are all connected. Make sure your vacuum lines, if any, are all connected. Anything that you may have taken apart, make sure it's firmly put back together and that nothing is loose, and to make sure that there are no leaks. Most importantly, make sure you don't have any tools stuck around in here or left around anywhere in the engine, so when you start it, any of those tools become a projectile. Now, once you've established everything is good, we are now ready for the test drive. Now, once you get out and start driving it, listen and observe for anything that's out of the ordinary. Now, once you get back home, you want to pop the hood, look back under look under the engine or look at the engine and listen for anything that could be out of place. Start with your break-in. Check your manufacturer's suggested break-in period. It could be 500 to 1,000 miles. Do it slowly. No jackrabbit starts, no accelerating really fast. Just gently break it in. And once you get your mileage up, then you can continue to drive normally. And that will make sure that everything seats properly, everything runs properly, and nothing is broken. Once you document your current miles, make note of when the next interval is to change your belt. And once that comes around, you'll know exactly when you started and how many miles you had. That way, there will be no question of how many miles you had since the last replacement. Now that you know what you should do after a timing belt has been replaced, it's time for you to go get a manual, go get your tools, and go get your hands dirty. I'm John Fluellen, and we'll see you next time.